Hi everybody, welcome back to Pool Pourri, the Lifeguard's niche fragrance review show. And on today's episode we have Cybersex by Filippo Sorcinelli. Now, initially for this episode I had another Filippo Sorcinelli fragrance lined up, which is But Not Today. But frankly, But Not Today does not deserve the reputation it gets online. People say it's like this fear-inducing, anxiety-inducing, strangely bloody fragrance, but I really didn't get that. But I picked up another Filippo Sorcinelli fragrance, Cybersex, from the XS line, and this is a really interesting fragrance and a truly unique fragrance, and one that I think should be more popular, just because it is doing things that I haven't seen from any other fragrance. The XS line is one that really interested me, and this is unfortunately the only one I've got to try. I do really want to try Popper's Pop, but I was only able to get Cybersex. Cybersex is inspired by what's in its name. It is a kind of, it has a synthetic element to it, but also there's something very, very human about this fragrance that I don't want to give away quite yet. So we're going to have our smell guest on to try and figure out what that is. So our smell guest for today's smell guest smell test is Trenton Pantel. Okay, so we're back with our smell guest. Trenton, are you into fragrances, and if so, what kind?
Like Dior Sauvage. I steal my mom's perfume before I go on dates. It's called like something father figure. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's kind of like a raunchy, kind of nice smell. It's kind of, I think it's a perfume, women's perfume, but yeah, I feel like I give off that vibe.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with women's perfume. All right, so I brought you on for Cybersex, which is an interesting fragrance, and it has something to it that I don't think I want to wear at school, but I was glad to have you on to smell it and see what you think about it, because this is a really interesting fragrance. I don't think it's bad, but it definitely has some funkiness going on here. So, Cybersex, here we go. Okay. Give it a smell. It's definitely not a bad fragrance.
Oh, that's pretty good. It smells like a fruit basket or some kind of, maybe like a Sephora, like the bad section.
The bad section.
I like it though, but it's like the section where you go and you can't breathe.
Yeah. So actually, I'm going to contradict myself and spray this on my skin, just because I think on paper, it's hard to pick up what's really going on with this fragrance.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It kind of smells like skin.
Well, the smell on my skin. To me, this smells like a specific part of skin.
Oh,
of
it does
smell.
It does. Like maybe like a freshly washed armpit. Or something.
That is exactly what I said. This smells like a fresh armpit out of a hot shower, where like the shower's hot enough to like make you sweat a little bit.
I recognize the smell.
This smells like an armpit, but it also has that fruitiness to it that you get on the opening.
You know what this reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
When you're younger and you're wrestling with your brothers, and you've been wrestling for like 30 minutes, and it's starting to get really weird and sweaty, and then it's like this is the smell that's in the air, and then you stop wrestling, of course, because I won.
That's I can't relate to that actually, but yeah. So this has a lot of mixed reviews online. A lot of people really love this fragrance. A lot of people really hate it. There's one review I read that says it smells like dog breath. A lot of people get sweaty man, which I definitely get, but it's not unpleasant. I don't think it's armpit, but it's like a nice, pleasant armpit, if that's a thing.
I enjoy some armpit sometimes.
Okay.
But there's definitely a fruitiness and a little bit of an herbalness. But I actually really love this fragrance. I don't think it's super wearable, especially from Filippo Sorcinelli's other stuff. But I think this is something that is overhated, especially on fragrance. A lot of people are like, this smells putrid. Why would anybody wear this? I think there's a lot of joy to be had here. There's a lot of things that you can get out of the scent that aren't just the stinky human armpit. even though that is what makes it interesting and that is what brings it to life. And I enjoy this fragrance. What about you? Do you?
I enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
I like to say that Trenton Pantel is always down for some cyber sex.
Okay.
And I like you to send me the link so I can buy some.
Fantastic. So, Filippo Sorcinelli Cyber Sex has the Trenton Pantel seal of approval. Trent, thanks for coming on and sharing your enthusiasm for cyber sex.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you on the next episode of Pool Pourri. Thank you.